Dealers are spending more every single year, but from our experience, we've seen it, they're selling the same amount or less cars. And the reason this occurs is generally because advertising costs keep rising. Your vendors are going to say, spend more money to get more. Results don't happen, but they just say that's the way the market is. What's really happening is that a large portion of the spend is actually going to buyers who are already going to buy from you, not net new buyers. So you're really paying more money to acquire customers you've already had. And that is what's leading to your rising ad spend flat results. What most dealers are overlooking is that spend is really concentrated into what's trackable and what's considered lower funnel tactics. And so they're reinvesting the spend more and more into things like Google Ads because it's what we can track. It's what I can at least determine at some level it's working or not. Problem is more and more dealers are going into that same tactic, costing you more dollars for that same click. What needs to happen is that you need to stop trying to be louder and start being smarter about who you are targeting and where they are in the buying process. The biggest obstacle I've seen for dealers is just inertia. They're really hesitant to shift money away from what's worked in the past, even if sales aren't increasing. I've seen this time and time again. I mean, they've actually dropped sales or remained flat year over year or month over month, and they don't want to change some of the things that they know are working because it just feels safe. Especially the lower funnel stuff. It's like, well, it makes a lot of sense. They're searching a vehicle. They're really close to deciding. This safety comes at a really, really high price. And a lot of times it doesn't justify the outcome. So it's just super important that you understand how your advertising is going to affect your sales and understand where that market opportunity is. So you're not making this mistake of, hey, I'm just going to spend in one channel, especially in the lower funnel, and hopefully that's going to give me more customers, because the answer could be you've already gotten 95% of the customers you can get in this market. The goal is to get a better ROI from the same or lower budget. Once you start capturing these buyers that are earlier in the funnel before competitors get to them, you're going to close them at a lower cost per sale, which is really just going to increase your profitability and increase your sales over time.